Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, you may notice I haven't been on YouTube for a while. That's because I don't post a lot of things on YouTube. I'm not trying to make money out of YouTube or anything like that. It's just, you know, my YouTube channel exists as a way for me to record things that, you know, I want to remember later, and also that I know the people will find useful. So yeah, today, you know, I decided that, you know, I wanted to record an nasiha, and it's on a very basic issue, which is what is the duty of a Muslim? You know, what is a Muslim? You know, in essence, if you went up to somebody on the street and asked them, you know, are you a Muslim? And they said yes, you know, and you asked them what is a Muslim, you know, would they flounder? You know, would they be able to give you a good answer? And to my mind, and this has been brought on by, you know, obviously this nasiha has been brought on by events which have happened to me in my personal life recently. To my mind, a Muslim is somebody essentially who grabs you by the shoulders, and if you weren't facing Allah, they'll turn you around so that you are facing squarely onto Him, and make sure you actually stay in that position. Yeah. So that's what a Muslim is. You know, that's what your Muslim brother is. So when somebody's your Muslim brother, that's what they do. They grab you by the shoulders from behind and turn you and face Allah. And with regards to love, you know, with regards to loving and hating for the sake of Allah, well, the reason why we do that is because we actually love Allah and we want other people to love Him as well. Yeah. So that includes Muslims and non-Muslims. And the thing is, there's always like a little gap. You see, you know, we don't totally love people until they love Allah, and we know they can turn themselves, or they will be turned, to face Him. Yeah. So, like for example, with people who are non-Muslim, of course we have concern in our hearts for them. It's a different type of love, and they are God's creation, so we love them in that respect. But there's always this thing, there's always this gap where we're more concentrated, we're more concerned with getting them to face Allah, and then when that's out of the way, then we can move on to you know, loving them totally. But there's always that sort of like gap there, you know, until they don't allow us to make them face Allah, then, you know, we can't fully love them, because of the fact that, you know, they haven't fulfilled or achieved their complete purpose, which is to be servants of God. But once they are, of course, you know, then we can move on to other things like, you know, loving them more, and you know, serving Allah with them. So just a little nasiha there with regards to what a Muslim is, what a Muslim's job is, and how that relates to, you know, people who are non-Muslims and the rest of creation. And I hope that clears things up for you, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair, and assalamu alaikum.